Twitter too. All right, it looks like we are live. Hello and good morning, YouTube. You're tuned in to the Katie Talk 101 show. All right, so we're going to get right off into it. You guys know that Katt Williams has set the internet ablaze. All right, so we got so many people pulling up all types of videos. They're going back. They're going back. So something that I seen, I ended up, getting this from a follower from Instagram. So I had to look it up myself. So this is a old video. I don't know exactly how old it is, but it's from Howard Stern, and it's the comedian Dave Chappelle, and he looks like he was in a dress. Let's take a look at this.
Robin's going to do the news, and we got some great guests coming in. Hey, what are you guys laughing at so much? I think I'm paying them too much, jerks. All right, let's play our new video, Papa Boopie's Bonanza. Robin, you saw the tape. What do you think? Hey, Robin, what's the matter with you? You have a cold?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Really? Probably a chest cold.
So you seen that. So, Dave Chappelle, he didn't have on a wig, but he was
very exciting.
He was wearing the makeup and he was wearing the dress. So, I mean, I have seen people pull up everything, but one thing I haven't seen was Katt Williams in no makeup and dress. Okay, so here I have my co-host, my sister here today, Kenya. Thank you for being here with us today, Kenya.
Oh, you're welcome, and thank you for having me.
Yes, you are so welcome. You're so welcome. I feel so compelled to bring you on here because you are, let me get this off the screen right quick, because you have actually been in the comedy industry for a little while now. Tell us about that in your time in the comedy industry and what you have experience relating to the interview that Katt Williams had and everything that he said. So how long you been in the industry, and tell us about your journey?
Well, Katie, again, thank you for having me. I've been in comedy now for 4.5 years, and I know it's not long enough, or I don't have some of the experiences that Katt speak of. But I was just wanting to relate my journey thus far to the Katt Williams interview, which I don't have any kind of sensational stories, really more sad stories of, a person, let's say, that's starting out on the journey that was really eager and just excited to get started, and just all the roadblocks that I hit in Little Rock, an industry that's small like a Little Rock, Arkansas, where no one really has. And when I use the term of make it big, because I'm going to use it a lot in the description that I do for this next few minutes, when I say make it big, I'm meaning like someone that became a household name in comedy, or someone that you can say made it to where all genres of people. I know Lil JJ was on Nickelodeon and did some things on BET, but when I mean make it big, I mean like ABC, CBS, comedy specials, things like that. So I got started in the end of May of 2019, which would have been about 6.5, 7 months before the pandemic hit at the beginning of 2020. So when I got started, everything was still jumping. Things hadn't slowed down due to the pandemic. No closures, nothing like that. Nothing like that. It was the before the pandemic, how this world was operated. So when I got started, I was very, very excited. My first time on stage was at the Looney Bin. And I had a lot of people that came out to support, for my first time for whatever reason, because it wasn't support that stuck around, you know what I'm saying? Which that's fine, because I come to find out later that in comedy, it's actually good for you to really get your foot wet and get out there without a big backing as far as filming, because that'll tell you whether or not you're really funny. But anyway, one of the very first, I'll go back to my first time performing later, but one of my very first instances that I had in comedy was my first time doing open mic at the Joint, and one of the first people I thought it was going to be a friendly face because it was another black lady, and it was May Gain. That's why I had brought her name up in the one of the posts that I made right after the Katt Williams interview, because it compelled me to just want to tell my side and be honest about things. One of my first instances with just really a really bad experience was with a black woman, and it was with a black
Oh,
woman that introduced herself as a PK, a preacher's kid. You know what I'm saying? Well, not necessarily introduced herself, because let me go back there. Her very first time meeting me, she just walked straight up to me and said, "Hey, Big Dre is gonna try to F you." I don't know if we can say cuss word. Are we allowed to curse or
oh
not?
yeah, just say L.
Just say F.
You
Okay.
said that?
Didn't even tell me who she was. She just
Oh,
came straight up to me and said that Big Dre was gonna try to F me. Keep in mind, Katie, I don't even know who Big Dre is.
I was just about to ask, who is he?
Well, come to find out, he was he's a comic, and at the time he was a really set up and coming to be someone to really have a name. That was before the pandemic. They kind of messed things up or whatever. But he was a comic that was hot on the scene at the time. I did not know him, and come to find out, he was always a gentleman. I don't even know why she said that about him. I've never had a bad experience with Big Dre. But yeah, that was her. And I guess because at the time she might have been messing with him or something. But that was what she said to me. She didn't introduce herself. She didn't try to give me any pointers or say anything that would have been, just something good to tell another black female. Because if you I guess you can tell by even just listening to Katt Williams or anyone, it's not a lot of black women in comedy. And
This
it's
is not.
and it's definitely not a lot of black women that makes it to the tippity top, like on the level of a Wanda Sykes. You know what I'm saying? If you know, she sits on that throne alone. You know what I'm saying? You got Leslie Jones coming up behind, but I'm just saying it's not as many big time female comics like it is big time male comics. You know what I'm saying? So you would think we would be a tighter sorority. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, it wasn't like that. All the hate. I mean, for Little Rock to be a small market, you would think that they would try to help each other out a little more, because they should know that anyone that's trying to make it on any kind of level is not going to stay in Little Rock long. So why hate?
No.
You know what I'm saying? Why hate, Katie? You really should have the mentality of latching on to someone. You know what I'm saying? And helping them grow. Maybe you could get get something out of it too. You know what I'm saying? But no, it was not like that. People that I thought knew the comedy game, like I said about the guy at Looney B and Wayne, he didn't know what he was talking. He don't know nothing about comedy. And the thing about it, the reason why I mention him is not to try to dog anyone out or anything. It's to let people know that may be out there struggling in that market or whatever. Don't let that guy make you feel like he know what he talking about, because he don't. Stick with it.
And this
Stick
is
with
a
it.
man that work at the comedy club that didn't
Yeah,
know.
I guess now he's owner or co-owner. I really don't know what he is, because I haven't been there in almost 2 years, and I think some things have happened since I've been gone, as far as the actual owner dying or passed away, and other people buying the Looney Bin. So I don't actually know the odds and ends of it, but I'm just saying that yes, he's someone that's higher up. Yeah, that will make a new person think that he know what he's talking about.
Right. You will listen to him.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And he don't. He
That's
don't know. Yeah, he don't know what he's talking about. So what I'm saying is the level of hate on that. Like I said, I have yet to have some crazy stories or anything like Katt have, but the stories I do have about comedy is more of that the thing that I was expecting, because comedy is something that's supposed to bring laughter and joy and release, like a
Yes.
release. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
People go through a lot in life, and we go to these comedy shows to get our energy boosted. Like, I want to
Yes.
laugh.
Yes, and it's not the back scenes. It's kind of like the dark side of wrestling, the dark side of comedy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like that. The behind the scenes. The behind the scenes is a lot of just hate. Like what you gonna do for me? And I'm like, in Little Rock, dude, nothing. I'm not willing to do anything disgraceful in a small. That's why I didn't understand the level of hate in the market that little. Like, you not getting nothing out of this. Why you hating?
Yeah.
I really do believe that it got me prepared for, even though I came from a market that little straight to New York. I'm thankful that the experience I had on with the hating in Little Rock, it got me prepared because yeah, this is a dog eat dog business. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I do get that. It's just that I hate when people try to make you feel comfortable with a type. Katie, that's just like if someone introduced you themselves to you as a doctor.
Oh.
You're gonna expect to hear whether it's a PhD doctor or a medical doctor, you're going to expect conversations and advice from them to be on a certain level, correct? Same thing,
Exactly. How they
right?
save lives.
So when I get to know somebody, the first thing she introduced herself and make sure that she want me to know if she's a PK. Yeah, I was thinking, okay, well, she can be someone that I can lean on, or maybe be even though I guess we're competitors, but I never looked at May as a competitor because, like I felt like me and her was not looking for the same thing. I was looking to get out of Little Rock and really pursue my dreams, and I think you're gonna be in Little Rock all your life. So why would you hate? To me, if someone is not looking for the exact same thing out of this project, out of this adventure, out of this journey that then hey y'all, ain't no sense. We might as well work as partners versus working against each other.
That's
And
right.
if we was in fact looking for the exact same thing, if we were in fact like, okay, you and a fellow YouTuber, if you are in fact looking for the same level of fame, still why you gotta hate?
Oh my God, it's a lot of hate that come from I hear a lot of horror stories about people who have collabed on YouTube. I mean,
Yes.
as you know, there was a girl who I collabed with, some years back. I think I spoke to you about her, and she kind of turned on me, and like she had way more subscribers than I did, and we both kind of at the bottom, but she had more. And it's just like it turns negative sometimes when you do the collabs and you get close to people that's in the same genre with you. Why do you think that is?
I don't know because it was a fellow comic, Brittany. Shout out to my girl Brittany
Well,
White.
shout out to Brittany.
Yes, Brittany.
Honey.
Me and her and Brittany is very talented, and in fact, she was. When coming in when I met her, it came from Atlanta, so she had started maybe a year before me. You know what I'm saying? So I expected Brittany to be better than me, and I cheered her on. You know what I'm saying? I learned from her. I watched. I looked at it as a partnership. You know what I'm saying? Because me and her talk, and she was one of those comics that was, in fact, looking for the same thing I was looking for. Like, yeah, I want to be big. I want TV. I want Netflix. I want to. So, yes, you're right, Katie. You would think that would, in fact, make you a better, working together type. But no, I just think that when money is involved, that's the only common denominator I can say with all of this is that when money is involved, it's going to get ugly.
Oh, that is so
That's
true.
all I can say. That's the only thing I can put it with, because one thing I can say about the being in New York, the people I have met now that I have been in New York on the scene, and even though I haven't been on the scene here of the last maybe 6 months like I want to, because I was trying to concentrate on doing videos more, and I have just so much going on, it's just hard to juggle everything. So I concentrate on one thing at a time right now. But anyway, one thing I learned that I noticed when I came to New York, they do, and it could be because it's a high market, a higher level, that people latch on and make pacts between each other. Like, hey, if you make it, reach back for me, or if I make it, I'll reach back for you. And you don't see pacts like that on the Little Rock or Memphis level, because I guess it's so small. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I can't. I'm only speaking.
Those people are just not like united like that. Sometimes I noticed that about down south. It's like they try to portray themselves like they have a whole pact of loyalty, but it's not too many. It's like a front.
It's a front.
We talk about that.
It's a front.
We talk about that all the time, Kenya. I say, people down south, they kind of like put on a good front.
Yes, Katie. And another reason why in my video that I posted on Facebook mentioned the two people I mentioned was because that was the most majority, like most of all the gossip that came back to me was from those two people. Like, I'm talking about stuff that really could damage your reputation. You know what I'm saying? Like saying that you're getting shows because you slept with someone.
Oh,
That type of dumb shit. I'm sorry, dumb shit. But
okay.
anyway,
You can say the S word.
Oh, okay, great. Because I will definitely use dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Katie, why would somebody do any type of quid pro quo in Little Rock? Why would you do any kind of sucking anything on the Little Rock level?
Why would you do that? Where are you gonna get? Where are you gonna get? That's just gonna be a waste of a F. Waste of fellatio. Like, what are you gonna get? Like,
Yeah.
It's really nothing.
And really, Katie, I was more of just insulted. Just all like stuff I used to hear, and it was always one of those two people that I mentioned, Wayne or May. It was always Wayne or May said. I mean, they said, yeah, they said the reason how you got on the Oscar P show at the casino in Pine Bluff when the Saracen, I think, or Saracen Casino, or whatever it's called. Yeah, because they attempted to do a comedy night briefly, and I was supposed to be on the second show there before they canceled the comedy night. And yeah, people told me that Wayne said that I was on the show only because I slept with someone. Katie, first of all, most of those shows that you get on down south on that Chitlin circuit type thing don't even pay a lot. They definitely don't pay enough for you to be doing anything disgusting. If you're doing something, if you're doing anything to get on the show, that's just because you're a disgusting person. You know what I'm saying?
You just wanted to do it.
Because you ain't getting nothing else out of it.
Nothing at all. That's crazy.
I'm just saying, it is such a dirty business. I mean, it is. And it could make you tired. The reason why I wanted to speak out, though, was because the dirtiness of it can really make people quit quickly, fast, as soon as you get it. You know what I'm saying? It can be discouraging
too.
Yeah, it can be very discouraging. But thank you, Katie, for letting me come on. I have to run. I have to do something.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, and I'll talk to you later on.
Yes, I'll get with you later on. Thank you so much for coming through.
You're welcome.
All right, and I also wanted to get into Lil Boosie has some good stuff to say about Katt Williams. Let me pull that up. So I know this. Everything that Katt Williams ended up saying, I just feel like there's a lot of truth that comes along with everything he said. Because, I heard people just kind of responding, but nobody said that he lied. But take a listen to what Boosie said.
Man. Invited me to his concert. Got me front row seat. When I was leaving, gave me $15,000. That's real. Everybody else was screaming my name, all kind of celebrity. They ain't even give me a speak. They didn't even speak to me when I came home. That man gave me $15,000. I ain't even know him, bro. That's all I could say. How many celebrities was hollering free Boosie? I saw him, they ain't even acknowledge me. They gave me $15,000. Doing that. He did that from the heart, man. He knew what I had been through, bro. Man knew what I had been through, bro. I'll never forget that. When I see him, I'm definitely gonna bless him, bro. And I keep 15, 20 in my pocket at all times. I mean, I ain't got nothing to say about the Katt Williams situation. I don't know about nothing about that. I know he a real nigga to me, like I say.
All right, and then you have, Faison Love. He ended up saying some things as well. So, Katt Williams did speak on him. I'm going to play this. Let's go to what he said first. Listen.
Comedians with me on the road, 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat Faison liar. There's nobody like me in the business.
Faison just got it straight.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0. I've taken 46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat faison.
Chimp Williams. Chimp Williams. It's hard to address lunacy and hypocrisy, and downright ignorance. But it's so funny how many people think this dumb, stupid mother is spitting truth. But that's the internet, I guess. You guys want to believe in something so bad. I guess you left God and now you believe in chimps like this. Who's an actual chimp and you're not listening. Chimp Williams. Chimp Williams. Man, he's actually calling for help. He's calling for help. None of this says lines up with nothing. He runs a Ford something sub. Listen to what he's saying. He's actually calling for help. He's calling for help. None of this says lines up with nothing. He runs a Ford something sub. Listen to what he's saying. He's actually calling for help. He's calling for help. None of this says.
I don't know. You responded, but you didn't really respond, Faison. I don't understand that. But I do know a lot of people have came out to vouch for Katt Williams. I want you guys to see this. So Mike Epps. Now Katt Williams never said anything about Mike Epps at all. Let me say that first. But Mike Epps did kind of respond. Mike Epps like admitted that he was jealous that Katt Williams broke the internet. Take a listen to what Katt Williams said.
Man, we did a movie together. Damn. I did get a little jealous, man. Katt broke the internet and didn't say my name, good or bad. I need the press too. Shit. Say something about me in there, man. Say something bad about me. I don't care. I got a special coming out. I need the press. Man, we did a movie together. Damn.
Okay, he said I put all these MFers on and still putting comments on today. None of y'all are brave enough to care enough to work with him or come around him. Stop making this ish so bad. We comedians put the movies, put it in a movie, and one who want to work with him is some of the S that he said was true. So yeah, Mike Epps saying that I guess people need to stop getting their feelings so much.
I did.
To everything that Mike Epps, when it came to everything that Katt Williams had to say. So let me see what else. I ended up seeing some stuff. Actually, I believe Bernie Mac's daughter, she had some things to say pertaining to this situation too. And I know at the beginning, I don't know if you guys seen the beginning, but it's some stuff that came out with Dave Chappelle in it when Dave Chappelle had on lipstick. But I'm sure this was the younger Dave Chappelle. But this is circulating all over TikTok. Let me see if I can find that one so I can show it to you guys right quick. All right, take a look at this. Oh, it look like I'm freezing up over here. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, this is I gotta say, this is old. I don't know if this probably was the late 80s or maybe the early 90s, but this is most definitely Dave Chappelle in a dress. Let me see here. Okay. So yeah, I don't know who pulled this up, but yeah, it looked like Dave Chappelle is now going viral over here on TikTok. And everybody has some questions for Dave about why he is in a dress over here on the Howard Stern show. But I'm pretty sure this is before everything came out as far as the agenda that's being pushed. So
This
this
is
was
very exciting. Robin's going to do the news, and we got some great guests coming in. Hey, what are you guys laughing at so much? I think I'm paying them too much, jerks. All right, let's play our new video, Baba Boopie's Bonanza. Robin, you saw the tape. What do you think? Hey, Robin, what's the matter with you? You have a cold?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Really? That's probably a chest cold. This is very exciting. Robin's going to do the news, and we got some great guests coming in. Hey, what are you guys laughing at so much? I think I'm paying them too much, jerks. All right, let's play our new video, Baba Boopie's Bonanza. Robin, you saw the tape. What do you think? Hey, Robin, what's the matter with you? You have a cold?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Really? That's probably a chest cold.
all right, so that is that. So it looked like he was, having a little fun over there. And they were joking and playing around. But, everything that goes on, as far as anything being recorded, it has a chance of resurfacing. But I want to see is, Dave Chappelle going to respond to this situation? I would love to see that. I have a lot of other news that I want to come and speak on about some situations not pertaining to Katt Williams. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this show. If anything else come up, I'm gonna talk about Katt Williams. But I want to end this show so I can come back and speak on a lot of other topics that's going on. So you all make sure you come on back, and I'll be right back in just a second. Signing out, Katie Talk 101.